Good morning, students. In previous video we have seen the physiographic division of India. In this today's video, dear students, we will see the physiographic division of Brazil. You know, this year we have to study the whole this year. Okay, what you study? Comparative study of two countries, Brazil and India. Now, today we have to see the physiographic division of Brazil. Even a cursory look at the map, you will realize that a large part of Brazil is occupied by highlands, plateau, and small mountain. Means we have seen in our India, Himalaya is the highest mountain. Okay, it is also occupied northern plains, plateaus. Okay, India is a peninsula. But the physiographic division of India is different from India. It is totally occupied by, if we will see carefully, the Brazil is occupied by highlands, plateau, and small mountain. There are no very high and long extending mountain in the country, just like our India. Means there are mountains, but their height is very small. Okay. Now, except for northern Amazon basin and southwest along the upper part of Paraguay basin, there are no wide plain in the country. So, in the side of northern Amazon basin of Amazon is a very long river. Okay, in the Brazil. Okay, and southwest along the upper part of Paraguay basin. Paraguay is also name of river, means Amazon basin or Paraguay basin का जो part है, okay, there are no wide plain in the country, but there are no wide plain, वहाँ पे से कोई बड़े बड़े मैदान नहीं है. Even the coastal plain are restricted in their expanse. So you know, coastal plain in the upper part of Brazil you see, okay, North Atlantic Oceans, and in the we can see in the lower part there is a South Atlantic Ocean. So the coastal plain of there are restricted, means there are also no wide plain. So now we have to see the physiographic division. So dear student, there are 5 physiographic division of Brazil. The first physiographic division is highlands, second coastal region, third the island groups, fourth the great escarpment, and the last is the plain. So dear students, first of all we will see the first physiographic division of Brazil, the highlands. Okay, the southern Brazil is occupied by extensive plateau. The southern part of Brazil, south side of Brazil is totally occupied by extensive plateaus. वहाँ पे क्या है? प्लेटू, उसको बोलते हैं पठार. It is differently described as Brazilian highlands or Brazilian shield or Brazilian plateau, and that southern part of the Brazil, okay, there is a main highlands, and that highland is called as Brazilian highland. क्या है वो? Brazilian highland, and that Brazilian highland is a shield of Brazil, just like Himalayan mountain is our shield. You know, in our India, Himalaya is our shield, because means we can say in the second word we will say it is a protection wall. क्या है वो? Protection wall, just like Brazilian highland is a shield of Brazil. Brazilian and Guiana highlands together from the core of South American continent. You know, South American continent. You know that Brazil is located in the South America continent. So Brazilian highland and nearby Guiana highland, okay, these both highland together, okay, they are the core of South America continent. Core है उसका, core means base. They are these two highlands are the base of Brazil. उसका base है वो. Okay. The main part of the Guiana highlands is in Venezuela and it extends up to French Guiana. Next highland is Guiana highlands. The main part, means the maximum part of Guiana highland is in Venezuela. Okay, if you will see, okay, the map of Brazil, Venezuela is a neighboring country of Brazil. The most of the part of the Guiana Highlands is in Venezuela and it extend up to French Guiana. और वो जो Guiana Highlands है उसका एक्सटेंस कहाँ तक हुआ है, मतलब वो कहाँ तक फैला हुआ है, फ्रेंच गियाना. In Brazil, it covered the state of Roraima, Pará and Amapá in the north. और ब्राज़ील में ये जो गियाना हाईलैंड्स है, ओके, उन्होंने मतलब हाउ मच एरिया इट कवर द स्टेट ऑफ रोराइमा. ओके, रोराइमा इज नेम ऑफ स्टेट इन ब्राज़ील, पैरा एंड अम्पा इन द नॉर्थ साइड. ओके, नॉर्थ साइड का जो एरिया है, ओके, वो एरिया उस गियाना हाईलैंड ने कवर किया, मतलब वो वहाँ तक फैला हुआ है. द लोअर पार्ट ऑफ दिस हाईलैंड इज इन फाउंड इन ब्राज़ील. और उसका जो लोअर पार्ट है गियाना हाईलैंड्स का, वो लोअर पार्ट ब्राज़ील में है. बट द हाईएस्ट पीक ऑफ ब्राज़ील, नाउ विल सी द हाईएस्ट पीक ऑफ ब्राज़ील, पिको डी नेब्लिना. And dear students, the highest peak of Brazil is Pico de Neblina and their height is 314 meter high. उसकी ऊंचाई कितनी है, 314 meter high. Just like you know that in our India the highest peak, which is highest peak, K2, you know, K2, and the height of K2 is above 800. So we have seen the highlands, their height is very small. Okay, so their height is 3014 meter high and lies on the border between Brazil and Venezuela. और वो जो हाईएस्ट पीक है ब्राज़ील का, कौन सा, नेब्लिना, पिको डी नेब्लिना, वो कहाँ से कहाँ तक फैला हुआ है और कहाँ पे है, वो इज बिटवीन ब्राज़ील एंड वेनेजुला. और ब्राज़ील और वेनेजुला का बीच में इट इज लोकेटेड. द रीजन टू द ईस्ट एंड साउथ ऑफ द ब्राज़ीलियन हाईलैंड्स हैव अल्टीट्यूड मोर देन 1000 मीटर. द रीजन टू द ईस्ट एंड साउथ ब्राज़ीलियन हाईलैंड, ओके, मीन्स जो ईस्ट और साउथ में, ओके, जो हाईलैंड्स फैले हुए हैं, विच हाईलैंड्स आर लाइज, ओके, इन द ईस्ट एंड वेस्ट साइड, देयर अल्टीट्यूड इज मोर देन 1000 मीटर. Which highlands? Those highlands lies in the east and west side, okay, south side. But in the part the altitude between 500 to 1000 meter. But in the other part, we have seen in the east and south side the highlands height is more than 1000. But in the other part their height is 5000 to 1000 meter. The highlands gradually slope toward north and slopes are not very steep. And the highland slope, उस highland का जो slope है, highlands का जो slope है, वो कहाँ तक है? The slope north toward the north and the slope are very not steep. उसका slope which side है, कहाँ तक है? North side तक उसका slope है and the highland slope is not steep. The slope is, we can say, gentle. उसका slope कैसा है? Gentle है, ज़्यादा steep नहीं है. The highlands, the tributaries of Amazon flowing through this region make rapid and waterfall. And those tributaries means we can say sub river, okay, slope of Amazon basin, or we can say Amazon river. Amazon river के जो tributaries है या sub rivers है, okay, they through the region make rapid and waterfall. Okay, they flow from that regions and they make their waterfall. Okay, toward the north the slope are steep but not abrupt. और north side तक उसका slope steep है but not abrupt. steep है but ज़्यादा भी steep नहीं. Okay, a number of river take off from the terminal portion of the highlands. और a number of river, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा, okay, rivers है, okay, they origin from that, we can say, that highlands. Which highlands? Guiana highlands, okay, and the most portions of the highlands and flow northward to mid Atlantic Ocean, or and they flow which side? Northward, north side, okay, they flow toward the north side and they meet Atlantic Oceans. And where they meet? Atlantic Oceans. some major river like Uruguay, Paraguay and Paraná origin from the southern slope of the highlands, and some rivers just like Uruguay, Paraguay and Paraná. Okay, it is a river name of in Brazil, and these rivers origin from the Guiana Highlands. From which side? From the southern slope. उसका ओरिजिन कहाँ से होता है? साउथर्न स्लोप से उसका ओरिजिन होता है. ओके, हाईलैंड्स एंड अदर एंड एंटर इन अर्जेंटीना. एंड वेयर दे एंटर इन अर्जेंटीना. अर्जेंटीना इज अ नेबरिंग कंट्री ऑफ ब्राजील. It slopes toward the east is steep, and the slope of Guiana Highlands, the slope or toward the east. Okay, they flows toward the east side, and okay, they are you can see it appear in the form of escarpment, and they create a escarpment. You know, escarpment वो क्या create करते हैं? Escarpment. Just you can see that just like a valley type. Okay, valley. Okay, इस टाइप का वो एक you can say highlands or you can say landforms का creation करते हैं. Okay, dear students, in this video we have seen the first physiographic division of Brazil, highlands. Okay, next video we will see the next physiographic division of Brazil, the Great Escarpment. Okay, thank you.